Hey everybody, Neil Thompson here from Teach the Geek. I work with technical professionals so they can present more effectively, especially in front of non-technical audiences. And you can learn more about that at teachthegeek.com. Again, that's teachthegeek.com. And as always, remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as every bit helps. I did a video on why a technical leader may want to care about their direct reports' communication skills. I now want to do a short video on how they can actually go about caring about those communication skills. Essentially, I set it up in three steps. One, you should have a conversation with your technical staff on what they want to improve on. There's no need or no sense in telling them they need to improve if you're not going to get their feedback on what they want to improve on, since they may not take your suggestions seriously if they're not involved with the solution. Actually, I did a LinkedIn poll a year or so ago, and I asked the question, what's the number one reason technical professionals struggle with presentations? And the number one answer was balancing technical depth and clarity. So that may very well be one of the major priorities they would want to work on if they ever were to improve their communication skills. But find out from them. So that's number one. Number two, you want to suggest some sort of training that addresses those needs. There are a number of programs out there that are for improving people's public speaking skills. I mean, I can name a number of them just off the top of my head, Toastmasters being at the top of the list. But we really want to focus on getting training that helps them with the needs that they express to you as the technical leader. So a generalized or more generic public speaking program may not fit the bill. We know we want to improve on the things that they want to improve on. And if that means even looking for some sort of customized program to make that happen, well, I think it's more than the right thing to do. I think it is the right thing to do. And then also what it does is it makes them more likely to actually go through the training because the training is actually addressing their needs, not things that they don't even think they should be working on in the first place. Not something that's just cookie cutter. So that's number two. Well, actually, one thing I should also mention about that, if you were to go with an outside vendor to get that training, you want to ask them those types of questions based on the needs that their technical staff have said they want to improve on. Would this training address those needs? And what's the type of training are we talking about? Is it an online course? Is it in-person training? How long the course or the training lasts for? That type of information you want to get. Okay, so that's number two. And then number three, you want to have some sort of way to gauge whether the training they went through actually worked. I mean, there's no sense in going through something and you don't even know how we even know that this was successful. Three questions that I think are useful to ask, especially when it comes to technical people giving presentations to non-technical people, is you offer these three questions in a survey form, perhaps on a scale of 1 to 5. Three questions being, was this presentation understandable? Was this presentation relevant? And was this presentation actionable? I think those three questions are really important, especially when talking to a non-technical audience. You want to make sure that the presentation was understandable. If not, they'll end up on their phones or staring off into space or asking a whole bunch of questions that you thought you had answered during the presentation. Is it relevant? There are so many things that people have to do during the workday. Did I really need to be in this presentation? Is it really clear to me why I was here in the first place? I think that's an important question to ask. And then, was this presentation actionable? Do I have to do something after this presentation? And if so, what is it? It was that clear during the presentation. And I suspect that, well, if it's on a scale of 1 to 5 and you're getting a bunch of ones and twos at first, but over time you start getting fours and fives, well, then you know that you have a better inkling that the training that you actually went through addressed those needs of the technical staff, and the people who are actually listening to them are getting what they need from the presentations too. So it's a win-win for everybody. So that's essentially the three-step process, the three-step framework. Number one, you want to confer with the technical staff to see what they want to get better at. Number two, you want to suggest they do training that addresses those needs and find that training, making sure that it addresses those needs. And then number three, you want to have a way to make sure that the training they went through was useful. You're able to measure the success of the training. So hopefully that's been helpful. Again, my name is Neil Thompson. I'm the founder of Teach the Geek. I work with technical professionals so they can present more effectively, especially in front of non-technical audiences. And you can learn more about that at teachthegeek.com. Again, that's teachthegeek.com. And as always, remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as every bit helps. Thanks. Have a great day.